Welcome back to the show, everybody. We have the breaking news today. We launched hour 1 with it and then actually launched hour 2 with it. That is that the NLL is expanding. A 14th franchise is going into Fort Worth, Texas. I did not see that coming. I mean, Vegas is ready to roll. They've got the facility. They got the hotels. They got the money. I think Bill Cameron, is the owner in Fort Worth, Texas. That one came out of nowhere. So bravo to the NLL for keeping that under wraps.
Oh, yeah. It just came out absolutely out of nowhere.
So are they going to be the Texas Brahmas? Are they going to be the Texas dots? I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the Eskimos.
What a delayed reaction. In the back.
From 3 down. Look, we're not out of the woods yet here. Everybody thinks, I get where the fans are coming from, but leave it to us to outline what's really going on. Boy, have a lot of things come clear to me in the last 18 months, and that is people just believe what they see on the news. Mm-hmm. Period. It's not always what's going on. You realize that, right? It's what they want you to think is going on. So here from 3 down, just posted by Justin. The CFL may have gotten an answer from the Canadian government regarding financial aid. Members of Parliament convened for the second of 4 special summer sittings in the House of Commons today. During the ongoing COVID pandemic, the CFL had revised its initial request of up to $150 million from the federal government to now asking for $42.5 million. It's the federal ask. Conservative member of Parliament, the elected representative of the Saskatoon Grasswood constituency, Kevin Waugh, posted the critical question. According to recent reports, this is today, Wagger said this.
Yep.
I'll call him Wagger because he's a personal friend. According to recent reports, the CFL has sent the Heritage Minister a new request for $42.5 million in relief. The money apparently is going to be used to cover player salaries and operating costs. Does the government intend on giving the CFL this money as requested by tomorrow? Canadian Heritage Minister Stephen Guilbeault responded, "We understand that for many Canadians, professional sport is a facet of their daily lives, and we certainly respect that. Through Sport Canada, our government funds amateur and youth programs across the country. Sport Canada does not provide funding to for-profit independent leagues or goes outside of Football Canada's mandate. We encourage organizations in need of assistance to talk to their financial institution and to see what options are available to them." Am I reading this right?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying, no room at the inn for you, CFL. Go talk to the bank.
Kind of. I'm reading this a little deeper. I've been involved, whether it's on committees of Sport Canada, through the province and things like that. Sport Canada does fund the amateur sports and organizations like Football Canada, sure. But that's just saying Sport Canada is not giving any money to the CFL. That's not saying the government's not giving any money to the CFL. That's just the Sport Canada division or Sport Canada, the organization. It doesn't mean that the federal ask is dead. But coming out and saying that, he didn't say, there's no money from the federal government. He said there's no money in Sport Canada for profits. He basically just read the bylaws of the website or whatever, right? But
there's more, but yes.
He did say, I'd suggest going to your financial institution. So that to me is saying the government still wants the CFL to explore more options rather than just coming to the government first. Go look for loans, go look for other financial solutions before you come to us.
This story concludes by Kevin Waugh provided his take on the answer directly after Guilbeault. So I take it then the answer would be no to the Canadian Football League. And that's from Sport Canada, as you said. And Dunk finishes the article by saying if the league has been stiff-armed by the federal government, it will have to come up with another plan to potentially return to play. The CFL self-imposed deadline of July 23rd for deciding on a condensed schedule or not, no football at all looms. So you see people are popping the champagne corks. Oh, they got a hub city. We're ready to roll. They're playing.
Right.
Nope.
Lots of hurdles.
And this is just one. So we're living in Saskatchewan, the heartbeat of the CFL. Nobody's going to deny that. Absolutely nobody can deny that. The future of the league is in peril if they don't play. That's been said. I don't want to see there be no CFL. I don't want to see there be no Saskatchewan Roughriders. I see all these people driving around with their rider plates and their murals in their back window and their rider gear. I don't want to. If without that, we're the Maritimes without a pro franchise that's on television nationally every week, right? Mm-hmm. This pains me to see what's going on here right now, but I just wonder where it's going. We all do.
We do. And there's no doubt that this puts a huge question mark over the future of the league. It doesn't mean we're not saying the league can't survive this, but it puts a question mark over it. Makes things very difficult if there's no season. And yeah, really interesting that the hub city happened. So the CFL has said, okay, we got a place to play. Looks like we got things on board. We need the players to sign up here for this. Okay, government, are you ready? And they're saying, yeah, no, go look somewhere else first. We're not ready for you to come back to us yet. Running out of time.
Well, Jeff, the Stamps fan, writes in and says, nobody thinks the CFL is full speed ahead with the hub city announcement. Don't say nobody, because I know people that do. There's people writing in here today to the show saying, NFL Canada's dead. We're playing. So far from being out of the tall grass here right now. So far. And if it means that the Saskatchewan Roughriders play in NFL Canada, that's by the means of what it's going to take to have pro football in Canada, I support it. Because there's still a very good chance there's no other option. That Ottawa won't come to the party with enough money. And you people don't want to dig into your pockets. You people being, not the Don Cherry version of you people, the you people being the viewers and the Canadian sport fans that just don't want to stroke a check for $5,000 to $10,000. And by the way, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. So anyways, we'll take a break and come back with overtime. Hang on. It's a hot day. Have you noticed? Yeah. It's the RP Show, Facebook Live, Game Plus TV Network. Be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and listen live at rodpeterson.com.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpeterson.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.